Pisces. This is a reading for October. You're juggling options regarding your finance and your material life. And for me, it makes so much sense regarding what is happening today for you, Pisces. I mean, we're gonna experience tonight a new moon in Libra, together with Mars and Mercury in retrograde, while being conjuncted to the Sun. So there is a lot of energy, focus, and charge in this house. The 8th house is a difficult house to be understood because it implies many different things. So in a way, it's a house that talks about finances, on how maybe external influences are affecting you right now regarding this material aspect of your life. Or it's also a house that talks about deepening intimacy, sexuality, transformation, death, rebirth. And so these are quite different subjects, but they have the same sense in intensivity. And I think that this is what is happening to you right now. No, Pisces, is like you are juggling options. And maybe there is a new possibility that is coming to you right now or throughout this week that might mean you needing to take care of two different things at the same time and thinking like, okay, I need to administrate better my time, my money, my energy, my investments. But this is very positive. I mean, I don't know if you have seen already, but this guy, between these two options, you can see an infinitive, no? It's like, even though this might in some moments look quite uncertain and like you need to play around these options and see how it better can fit these options in your life, it's like you're trying to find that point of balance, but you see a lot of potential here. And then definitely regarding your career, and you know, if you're new to this channel, I just want to say welcome. I like to combine astrology with tarot. So this is just a general reading. So when I use astrology, I can maybe connect better at a general level with the reading. And then I might say things that might come out quite specific for you. But if this doesn't resonate with you, don't doubt to check other videos, check your natal chart. You know, maybe there are other higher influences in your chart, Pisces, that might resonate better with you than Piscean energy. So that's up to you. Now, paying attention to your chart and like, man, looking at this card coming here and all these things I was saying about your 8th house and this financial sector that I think is gonna be quite important this month for you, and I think you are in the moment of doing this right now. It's like so many things are happening regarding your career and your status and what you're doing. Maybe it doesn't have to be necessarily a job or like a paid job, but maybe this is something that you have as a vocation and you're very much into right now, or like these new opportunities that are starting to come your way that are opening doors that maybe they weren't there in the past, Pisces. Like, so all this 8th house and like this new moon in Libra, and I think it could be regarding maybe some people. I mean, that's also what Libra represents, connections. And this is a month of opening connections or connections coming back, because that's also what Mercury does. It's like maybe some connections from the past, people that you work with or institutions that you work with, or that lover or that intimate person that you maybe had some struggles with in the past. I have this devil here in the past position, Pisces. It might be that something here might be coming up again that has something to do with this past, even though maybe this is just material. I mean, the devil has a strong association to materiality. This is a highly Capricorn card. Maybe you are in a Pisces that has a lot of Capricorn in the chart, or maybe you are related to a Capricorn. Could be a work or that friend or that relationship that you feel quite engaged to, but there is a sensation of something here is coming, that it puts you in a situation where maybe you need to choose. Like the fish is in the middle of knowing in what direction to go, or maybe you know what direction you want to take, but you know that maybe this new direction might mean some planning, coordination, and you feeling in some moments in the middle of this decision, Pisces. Now, so this 8th house, no? Maybe, like as I said, somebody from your past coming here with a new idea, a new possibility regarding your finances. Maybe there is also some intimacy that is attached to this offer. Maybe this is somebody that you work with in the past, but there is some emotions here in the middle with this person. This Page of Cups is coming in your obstacle. Someone that maybe might have some immature energy, Pisces. Even though it might be that they don't have such a bad intentions. I mean, I'm not gonna get more specific in this card by now. But it could be that this person, maybe if it's deciding to come back, or maybe you to them, or there is a situation that it repeats itself, like maybe this is a pattern you have with this person, that it's almost like a constant repetition, something that comes and goes, and you feel that it always repeats the same thing, you know. And you're like, okay, this is happening again, but what actually I want from this, no? Like, is it really this giving me, like, what I deserve, what I want? Is this really making me feel, with this Page of Cups here, that emotionally I can open myself to this option, or this is something that maybe is blocking myself emotionally to maybe new possibilities you have on the plate now, Pisces? So as I'm getting these cards, I don't know, man, I'm really having this feeling that we might be talking here about somebody that you really work with, but you have this intimacy with, Pisces, and you want the fresh. You know, like, as I said, this 8th house and having all this energy of a new moon that does an influence or comes from the sector of your relationships and how you relate to your other people, other you than you, Pisces. Even if this would be just simply financially or at an intimate level. You want new stuff here. And you are manifesting new things. You know, this is the magician. So this is the one that has the power to create whatever he or she has in his head. And this is new stuff. Major arcana, the first major arcana of the tarot, man. Like, you also in full power regarding your creativity. You know, if you are someone, I mean, and being a Pisces, and I have no doubt that you are somebody that it's very creative. I mean, you are all about imagination, having these ideas, in living in this spirituality and in this other world that in some moments might be even difficult to understand for other people, Pisces. You know, and I think that this is something that you're very aware of this, no? Like, you have this, even if you would be a Pisces that has a lot of earth in their chart. Let's say someone there that maybe you tend to be, or you want to be sometimes more practical or pragmatic about your material life, no? Or the decisions you take in your life, or maybe the job you do is something that is very physical, material. Pisces, it's very much connected to another world, you know, and Neptune is in your sign already for some time. And what is happening, and this is one of the things that I think are gonna be magnificent for you, Pisces, because you have two ruling planets, Jupiter and Neptune. And Neptune, it's already in your sign already for a while, so there is, this year it has been an exaltation about your creativity, your spirituality, your beliefs. I mean, like, developing this sense, or like this abstract world, and how this affects you and how this affects your material life, even your finances, and maybe in the way you connect to people in the intimate level, Pisces. But Jupiter, it's finally moving direct. Saturn is also gonna be moving direct, and Mercury is also gonna be moving direct this month, you know. And this is, amen, Pluto as well, which is in Capricorn. I mean, I cannot forget this. Like, so yeah, even though maybe you had decided, or you were in a moment of needing to take some important decisions, I think that you knew that there were some stuff here that maybe kept you stuck. Maybe this some material stuff that was, or maybe past relationships, or an intimate relationship that was kind of keeping you stuck in some way, Pisces. There was some toxicity attached to the situation that, as I said, this is like this kind of energy that it repeats and it repeats and it repeats, and then what happens is that the new cannot come in. All this new stuff that you want. And now when Jupiter moves direct, precisely, which is also one of your planets, and is doing a very sweet aspect to this new moon, Jupiter, something here, it's gonna feel like it's gonna start opening it up in possibilities. It's starting to even mentally and maybe financially seeing options that before you thought that were not possible or were stuck. And this is affecting at a great level your creativity, Pisces, your imagination, and even the sense of spirituality. Now, when I'm talking about spirituality, and maybe something that you do as high learning, no? Something that you are very attracted right now or throughout this period, or maybe you get an opportunity here to start studying something new. Because Venus from Scorpio is gonna enter in your 10th house, and then the Sun and Mars that were in your 8th, while having this new moon in Libra, are gonna enter in your 9th. So by the end of October, when suddenly all this stuff is starting to finally move, you're gonna start receiving some important opportunities about this high learning, or on how you want to invest yourself more in things that maybe you want to take time in doing some more research, or exploring, or getting very good at something that maybe until now you were not capable of doing. And this is really precisely regarding a vocation you have, or maybe that precise or an opportunity, maybe something that you already knew in the past that you wanted to do, but maybe this might come out as new, like a new creative endeavor that can change, quite importantly, your status in society, maybe even. Like Pisces, like Venus, when it enters in your 10, it's like the planet of abundance and attraction. Your sensuality is centered here, or your senses are attracting possibilities regarding your work. Now, you don't get to do nothing if you are sitting down in the chair and you're just like thinking about it. Even though maybe thinking about it might help out for that manifestation, or to maybe say, call that opportunity that you want to have, call that job you always wanted to do, or maybe call that person that you always wanted to connect with or have that partnership with at work, maybe, or at an intimate level. Nothing can happen until you start moving your ass. And I don't think that you were not moving, Pisces, but I get the sensation that something here maybe was keeping you stuck, and now still maybe right now you're in the moment of, I want this, but I'm still like in the middle of this stuff, and maybe I don't know yet which direction to take. Or maybe you did, but you're still like indecisive on how to approach this new start. Something here by the end, and it's okay, I mean, no? Like, if you still feel that this is not the moment to move, it makes sense. If you still need time to heal whatever the hell this devil has been bringing you, do that. But I have the sensation, Pisces, that really, man, when we're gonna get into this end of October, the wheel is changing your position no matter if you like it or not. And this is how you're coming consciously in the reading, so you know this. The Wheel of Fortune. It's like, this is the card that says that things are changing drastically, but in a positive way, even though they might seem shaky in the moment that these changes come. And probably they might even come in unexpected ways, because even though maybe, I mean, and you're such an intuitive sign. No, and most surely having Neptune in your sign right now is like, your intuition is really at a very high point, Pisces, and this is something that you need to use. Don't deny it. Pay attention to what this intuition is telling you, even though maybe in some moments you know that might not be the moment to take action. Still look at what this is telling you, like what messages are you receiving now, even though this might be something that you were already intuitively feeling. I don't think that this change is coming as you expected. The magician, he has this energy that when it happens, a manifestation, and man, you have two infinites here. It's like you're entering in a moment, I'm connecting here with a Pisces, that is really opening. It's like you are in a moment right now where you're starting to see an infinite of possibilities. More than you even ever thought of, Pisces. And this is even beyond your imagination. Man, I like this so much for you because I think it fits you so well. There are two cards here that flip, but they were not showing. I like to show them to you, and I always pay attention to the cards that fall. The Chariot and the Six of Swords. Maybe that movement that you wanted to have and until now you could not have. Maybe a travel, a trip you wanted to take and you could not take until this moment. King of Cups, and this is coming in your environment, Pisces. It doesn't have to be precisely an external person who is influencing this reading. It could be just simply like a context, an environment, no? A general environment. Someone here, no matter who this person is or this environment represents to you, at emotional level, this is a very supportive environment for you right now, Pisces. It might be that this King of Cups could represent someone that you work with, that is bringing you this possibility, or somebody that will be part of this manifestation, like what you're trying to work on or do right now regarding maybe your material life or this work or this creative project you have here on plate. But I have a really good vibe about this King of Cups, Pisces. For example, if this could represent really someone, this person might be someone in your life right now that it's not the kind of person that talks a lot. They tend to be more reserved with their emotions and their thinking. But once they talk and once they open up or they give their hand to you, they are unconditional. That's the energy of the King of Cups, you know? Kind of person that doesn't like to fake emotions. And it's not just gonna be like talking to everybody all the time, but it's the person that they know when they want to open up themselves to someone else. And this person has some really, it's almost like this beautiful emotional vibe that I think is helping you out regarding this project, or maybe this new adventure you want to take. So what happens, it might be, no? Like when we enter in a Scorpio season and after having a full moon in Aries, so the full moon in Aries on the 20th of this month, it's already happening in the moment that all the planets, like the 4 big planets that were in retrograde now, they leave the shadow period and they start moving forward. So, you know. And this full moon in Aries, that is right opposing still at that time the Sun, Mars, and Mercury in your 8th house, Libra. And you know, this is a house of values, this is a house of talent, skills. And then Venus entering in your 9th house. Actually Venus was in your 9th house, goes to your 10, and then once the full moon creates, maybe there is something about your finances that maybe you are expecting to get some payment that you want to have here, or that you were trying to get from someone, or maybe it could be tax payment, or people paying you some works you did in the past, and now finally this is like you're seeing the material results. And I think that this is really helping you out to change this position you had until now, which I think it didn't feel very free for you. You know, it's like I feel a Pisces here that maybe throughout some time you felt that you were containing, or you felt chained to maybe situations that were not helping you out until right now to get this financial situation or this project, or maybe an intimate connection in balance. But I have this feeling that this is a lot regarding maybe something that is material, Pisces. When the Sun is moving in a Scorpio, as well as Mars, the 9th house is a house of traveling, high learning, education, this spirituality, things that, it's a house in the origins of astrology of Sagittarius, But I mean, this is a house that fits you pretty well, Pisces. You know, it's like philosophy. Going into maybe doing something because Mars is asking you to move. And with the sun there, this is obvious. This is up in the light for you and probably for other people that are in your environment right now. Like an action that you want to take, something that you want to do, and you feel like your instincts are calling you to go into this direction. It might be like going deeper into existential stuff and like deepening your knowledge, man, into things that don't necessarily are only about material, but this is like, it comes from another universe, Pisces. I have the Sagittarius card with the Six of Swords, and this is coming here in your hopes and fears. Talking about maybe precise relationship in your life, and this might be very specific for someone there, but I need to say this. Or maybe it's more than one connection for you. Who knows? But I see maybe a connection in your life, a very karmatic connection. Someone that you had been attached, maybe you were not together with this person already for a while. But this is somebody that you teach them something and they teach you something to you. Like, maybe this relationship, it has some important issues here that you needed to kind of break free from. No matter if this means maybe you had to go through a breakup or you did in the past, but something, maybe you didn't, no? But you know that there were cycles in this relationship that were repeating and repeating itself to the point that you were feeling like your emotions were being drained regarding this relationship and this particular person. It could be that maybe it was you, Pisces. It could be definitely that maybe this is something that you feel or felt in the past. Like maybe you were more centered in this and you are still like more centered in your financial life, your work, your career, and something that you have something here very important you want to manifest, and that is like, whoo, man, look at this. Definitely, man, something about your finances is coming. I have the Scorpio card with the Ace of Coals. Maybe that new job, that new opportunity that you're starting, that it's really transforming your life right now and it's putting you in another position, Pisces. And you're busy. You're really busy here. Now, if I was saying about maybe this precise connection or connections, maybe you were so centered in this, which is good. I think you really had to do this because you know that this is really good stuff. Things that you want to do maybe for long-term, Pisces, or that they can bring you a huge abundance, like a treasure you have here in the back of your hand. It might be that regarding this connection, because of you being overly too centered in this, you could not really open up yourself emotionally to this connection. Or maybe because of past relationships or past patterns in behavior in your connections, you felt that you could not open up about maybe this new option in love, or maybe a new connection or a friendship that is started to become something more than what it actually it is or it looked in the past. Now, if this King of Cups might represent that person, this Page of Cups, I mean, like this offer that you had blocked, because I get the feeling that this might have been an emotional offer that you have blocked. Not like that level of intimacy that you kind of put in a standby, Pisces. or maybe you knew that this is something that needed to wait. You needed to wait for it. This person, they have some really, it's like they really have good intentions, Pisces. Whoever they are, maybe it's just a friend or somebody they want to work with you. But until now, you were not able to see what they could bring you. I think this person is still very present in your life right now. Could be even maybe somebody older than you, but somebody that, emotionally speaking, they're actually very mature. And to be honest, I kind of feel that this is more you. Like what you did. Maybe you were the one that, it's like you were not emotionally very mature in the past for experiencing intimacy in this level. Don't take it as a critic, please. If you don't like what I'm saying, I'm open for your comments, Pisces. I really don't care. Like, it's like, just don't take it so bad. If this is something that is telling you, like, it's connecting with you. I mean, I'm not here to... The Queen of Swords. I'm not here to only tell you what you want to hear, Pisces. Sorry for that. I like this so much, man. Look at this. I mean, I'm taking these two cards because these are like the two cards coming at the end of this reading for you, Pisces. Justice, Libra, and the Queen of Swords. All these 8 houses. Something here that was the balance in your past. Whatever, if we're talking about finances, or that project that you are like manifesting right now, or that opportunity that is coming your way. The balance that you were searching for, it's coming and it's happening. And it's like, I see a Pisces, you know what, man? It's like in these cards, everything I see is almost like this balancing out. Like Pisces, look, all these cards, like this double, like one side and another, like this very yin and yang energy. Pisces. Like something that wasn't stable or was draining you and you felt stuck with, finally right now, is like you're finding the way on how to maybe heal the situation. No matter if this was something economical, material, or about an intimate connection in your life, or as you perceive in general your connections. I mean, this Libra energy I'm looking at here, someone here is taking an important decision, like the Queen of Swords. It could be you or it could be the other person. But there is something here that is happening in communication that is helping you out to evolve whatever was stuck in the past. Whatever was emotionally blocked. There is a sense of refreshment here, Pisces. And it's almost like a situation that maybe you felt that was in some points very immature. Maybe it was you. Maybe you were the one feeling immature about this situation. Or maybe it was the other person who was bringing this, or creating this. It's almost like something here is happening that is taking you out from the indecisive mode. 2 of coins, as is in the center. And having the Wheel of Fortune is like you had been in the middle of trying to know what to do about this and trying to manage that and that. Maybe you have taken already the decision, but I don't think that the clarity was there yet. I think that the clarity is manifesting now, or is in process of being manifested. And I see a lot of healing regarding the situation. You feeling that maybe, even though it might be that you're gonna start being in a period, I mean, man, very active regarding your career, and maybe something that you have to, I'm gonna say this as well, maybe there was something that you had to arrange regarding paperwork, administration. I mean, as I said, this 8th house could mean definitely like, these governmental bureaucratic stuff. Also, this Venus going into your 10 by the 8-9 of this month. It might be that you were waiting for this tax payment or getting a paper, or maybe you were somebody that you wanted separation from somebody and you wanted to sign the papers, and this was something that is like it was a long time waiting to get to that point. Or maybe this could just simply be a contract at work, or something that you feel that will give you back the sense of balance in this situation, clarity. Like, man, this Queen of Swords, she's very clear about what she wants, and it's like she's the one putting the scales in level here, in equal level, Pisces. Now, it could be that this is something that doesn't come from you. Maybe this is you taking that decision and being able to manifest this. But as I'm feeling this, I think that this might come from the outside, Pisces. And this is something that you were expecting and maybe you didn't see coming until now. You thought that this was something that was gonna be kept stuck for already some time. But the moving is here. No matter if you expected it or not. And then when the Wheel of Fortune is coming, you know that this is, in a way or another, you didn't know exactly when, neither how, or in what context or situation, I mean, how this was gonna happen. But you knew that this was in some way gonna happen, Pisces. And now, this communication, maybe, this message or these papers or this person is finally deciding here something that I think is helping you out to heal whatever happened here that you felt it was stuck. And man, I like this so much, Pisces, because all this scorpionic energy that is gonna happen by the end of this month, and then we're entering in November, man, and this is gonna be intense, Pisces. Like, and you are also water sign as a Scorpio, so these things, they are gonna be very influential. Probably it's gonna be a very influential month for you at all levels. But something amazing is happening, that I think that even if you were trying to prepare yourself for this, it's like you're even surprised about this. This is the sensation I have with you. You're like, man, I've been thinking about this for so long and all that, and then suddenly, boom, it comes. And maybe in the moment that it happens, whatever we're talking about, that work or like that financial thing that you were waiting for a while, or maybe that intimate connection that now is deeping out for you throughout October, it's almost like it might be that in the moment that comes this news, because I feel this is for me Mercury going direct in Libra by the mid of October, when all these planets are starting to move direct. Man, really expect the unexpected, Pisces, because it might be that communication that you were waiting for and you feel like, man, this is never gonna happen, it might come out. Or maybe that possibility that you will have, maybe this is you being able to take that that decision, and maybe communicate this through to this person, or maybe to talk with this institution or with this association or organization that you work with and say, man, I want this. This is actually what I want and what I deserve. You have the infinite here, Pisces. And I think that maybe this indecision that you were experiencing until now, I think something here is coming as crystal clear to you to have a new cycle and really attract an abundance that, man, I think it's like you're gonna be even like flip about it. Well, Pisces, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you're interested in having a private reading, don't doubt to contact me on my email or social media. You can find all the information below, Pisces. And well, the fishes, I wish you the best for this month of October and prepare for the next month. Bye bye.